Hey everyone, welcome to Market Psychology 101, where we look for value in the markets when there's fear and are cautious when there's greed. We're doing an altcoin of the day video this morning, and we're going to be taking a look at Hedera HBAR, also known as HBAR. Real quick, crypto fear and greed down a little bit to 76, but anything 75 or 70 and above is still pretty good. You can take a look at this last year. We want greed to stay up here if Bitcoin is going to continue higher. So last time we were this elevated in extreme greed, that's when Bitcoin was breaking the 2017 all-time highs and going to 60,000. So the longer we stay up here, the better. Maybe Bitcoin can move above 70, 80, 90,000, etc. So as long as Bitcoin keeps moving positively, so will the altcoins. And taking a look at HBAR, a couple things to note. I have the MACD down here, and you can see it's moving back down to the baseline. If it moves negative, obviously that won't be good. We can zoom in a little bit, see that if I threw the buy sell signal indicators on, we probably have a sell signal on the weekly, and yep, so we had a sell buy sell, and then we move below this fib as well as the 200 week moving average, which just appeared because it is a relatively newer crypto. So right now it's at the 382, and the body of the candle is staying above there. So that's good. We got the 200 week and the 382 staying above. If it were to move lower, you can see here we also have this 10 week moving average, the 20 week, the 100, the 50. All these are down here at levels at about 8 cents and 8.6 cents and 9.1 cents. So that's pretty good. If we take off the buy sell signal indicator, let's also take a look at the RSI. So the RSI, what does it tell us? Well, right now it is straight bullish because we did have a higher high, and we see this dip here. We don't want to see this dip going down and creating lower lows from this point. So as long as we continue this trend upwards and get a bounce somewhere soon, that will be good. And sure, the RSI, it might only come up to here, it might go higher. If it only comes up to here and the price goes higher, obviously that would be bearish divergence. So just something to keep an eye on. But I am looking for a bounce sometime soon, hopefully. Now, it is possible, let's say Bitcoin all of a sudden has a major sell-off, goes down to something like 51K. Anything's possible. I try not to get too much into the prediction game, but just take a look at both bullish and bearish scenarios. If that were to happen, obviously, the price would be highly compromised, and then you could zoom out, take a look at how we have this base down here, and we have this trend line going up like this. So if the bottom were to fall out for Bitcoin in the short term, that wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing, because even if we fell through these moving averages and this fib, we still might be able to get HBAR at a great deal down here. Not saying it is going to happen, but if it does, that's something you can look for. Again, throwing on the buy sell signal indicators. So right now we're on the weekly, but if it were to get down there, I'd find it hard to imagine that we wouldn't get a turnaround in a monthly buy signal. And as you can see, if you pick whatever altcoins you like, I'd say keep it simple, 3 to 5 altcoins. Just check it once every week for 5 minutes. And you can look on the monthly, the weekly. I don't really ever make decisions based off the daily, but I do try to get a sneak peek out of it. That's something you can look for. As far as market cap, let's load this up. I was taking a look at Golem in one of my last videos. Let's take a look at HBAR. Let it load up here. So it's a number 37 overall crypto, and promise I have fast internet. And it has a $5 billion market cap, okay? So a lot of YouTubers, they get really crazy with their predictions, and they say stuff that doesn't even make sense for market cap. $5 billion. What are some of our targets? Well, if we did a 10x for HBAR, it would be worth about $1. and it would have a $50 billion market cap. Okay, a 20x would be $100 billion. That was around the peak of what Doge's market cap got to last bull run. Do I believe HBAR will get there? I have my doubts, but let's take the fib off log as we look for some higher price levels and see if anything around $1, because remember, a 10x, so 10 times this price of 9.9 cents would put it at $1, and that 10x, again, we're multiplying times this. That would make it a $50 billion market cap. Not saying it would stay there, because as you can see, when we have our bull runs, it does fall off quite a bit. Yes, we can run up. We can run up to the tune of 1,000%, almost 2,000%. Okay, that happened, or it's closer to 1,600. But we can also go down 94% as well. So if it gets up, insanely high levels, obviously, my recommendation, take your profits. So what do we notice here? The 1618 is near that 10x level. It is at 90 cents. So that would be a 9x from right now. But we also have around a 15x right here. Okay, so going back to the market cap, if we were to take 5 billion and multiply it times 15, this is really easy. 5 times 5 is 25. And so you just add that 5x to the 10x. So it'd be around a $75 billion market cap. If I'm thinking this would be the best case scenario, this 2618 right here at $1.45. Me personally, I'd be looking for this 91 cent level, but maybe in the best, most bullish case scenarios, if this summer Bitcoin's going to 150,000, maybe 200,000 at best, that's my guess. We'll see if that happens. I'm more eyeing somewhere, 120, 170K. We'll see though. At the best case scenario, I would be eyeing this $1.45. So not going to give you some crazy predictions of, HBAR to $10 or anything stupid like that. Again, you have to consider market cap. A lot of YouTubers don't. They say ridiculous things like XRP Ripple going to 10K, which would mean it'd have a $500 trillion market cap, which is impossible and stupid. So do know that you can look at the fibs and how I draw the fibs. So you have this fib retracement right here, and you just draw from the prior high to the low. When we take a look at price in between, put it on log scale. When you go above, take it off log, and you get a lot of extensions. If you want to know or see how that can work really good, look no further than something like NVIDIA. You can see NVIDIA was hitting these fib extensions here at the 3618 and the 1618. The 2618, all we have to do is zoom in. See, resistance came down to a moving average and punched her. I'm just showing you that's how these fibs can be really nice and when to know good times to take profits. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all are doing well wherever you're viewing from. And if you have some HBAR, I hope I showed you some prices to look for in both a bearish, very bearish scenarios as well as ultimate bullish scenarios as well. So thanks for watching. Take care.